everyone, how are you? Um, I hope you're all going really well. Um, I can see everybody is working very, very hard on the final assignment, and there have been so many great questions up on the discussion board. What I've also really liked is seeing how people like Lizzie and Rahima are sharing what they're doing and ideas for what they're doing and really working collaboratively amongst the group. It's absolutely fantastic to see you being brave enough to do that, which I think will help everybody. And if anybody else wants to do something like that, feel free, because it really does help everybody work out whether they're going about it the right way or the wrong way. And it's a great way of learning and a great way of collaborating and building that community around everybody working together. One of the ideas of these videos has been a way of building the community within you all. So you all know what everybody's up to, and I can make you understand where we're coming from and what we're doing. And I try to bring in people's different work each week because I think it's really important that everybody is celebrated who's doing these things and noticed, because sometimes, as you all know, we're all multimodal learners and everybody has different sorts of intelligences and learns in different ways. And for some people, it's great to have the written answers there. But for other people, it's much better to have it visually or verbally, orally. So I've been trying to incorporate that in there for you. Right, now, just going through. I'm still here. Going into our discussions, I'm just going to have a quick look at last week's discussion. So we're looking at unit planning for ICT and alcohol last week, and we had some great things going up on the discussion board. I think I know it's really hard at this time of semester to get in there, but if you get a break from assignments, maybe pop in, because the more you're working on these um, parts on the discussion board, they all lead into that assignment. So if you've done the unit planning, you've started looking at all these areas, and it's really important that you have actually covered them, because one day you might have to teach them, you'll find it is so much easier when you come to doing the assignment. Now you can see up on the little Padlet I've got up there, Jen and Ella have been very, very busy posting loads of resources, and there's some brilliant resources up there in the Week 10 thread. So it's a good idea to go in and have a look at those, because you might find some fantastic things to get hold of. Natalie found some great resources as well, and I'm not sure, maybe, Natalie, do you know how to post on the Padlet? It might be a good idea. If you don't, just let me know and I'll put whatever you're finding up there. It's very easy. You just click on the little plus sign and then you can pop it up there. These Padlets are great because what I do with them is I keep them all open there on my Padlet page. And when you go out on placement or at any time, they're not closed off like unit materials. You can still access all of this. So all those resources that are sitting there, you'll be able to go in and just grab whatever you need. Let me know if you want me to post anything up there if you haven't quite worked out how the Padlet is working, because it is very, very useful for when you come to particularly placement units and you're just looking. Your mentor teacher said you've got to find this activity, and you're looking, scowling everywhere for an activity, and you find all of these on here, and they're all classified and organised, and some of them even have comments because people have been commenting on them. So yeah, I think it's a great way to get around things. This week, I'll just get back to this week. Oh, wait a minute. Group 2. Oh, great, Natalie. And other Natalie. We've got two Natalies that are posting a lot of stuff. So Natalie S, if you are having trouble posting that on the Padlet as well, can you just let me know? and I will pop that up there for you. This week, we are onto another unit, and once again, I know you're all very busy, but if you can possibly just jump in and out now and then to add in whatever you want to add in, that would be fabulous. So, got to remember your assignment is due in on the 1st of October. So it's coming up to time. If you are having any problem at all, just let me know. This week we are looking at the sexual health information, which is very important you start thinking about. I know a lot of different schools, probably depending on what sort of church background they're from, where the teachers are from. Some schools get people to come in and talk to the children. Some schools run it with their staff. But there's the relationships and sexuality with the Australian curriculum, and that goes right from kindergarten once again. So you might think, oh, I'm an early childhood teacher, I don't need to worry about this. But you do actually need to have a think about it and how it works in with the curriculum, because it is a very important part of the curriculum, as it affects everybody whether they want it to affect them or not. And I think it's one of those things that is very difficult until you start looking at it from a relationship aspect and a personal relationship as well as relationships with other people. So yeah, definitely have a look through this unit, as it might even prepare you for your own children and when they're going through this sort of thing. It's a very good unit of work to make sure you do not miss out on, even though it's assignment time. If you could pop any information you have in here, if you find any fantastic resources you would love to put here, that would be fantastic, because these are resources that people are always after and are definitely worthwhile putting there. In this week's thread, there's also a whole lot of information about the assignment, so make sure you get into 11.4 discussion and just have a look even what's there and start posting some information, particularly around relationships and sexual health, because it's always really important. I think that is about it for this week. I hope you're all travelling along really well and feeling pretty confident about this unit. If you've got any questions at all, pop them up on the DB. I'm always checking in there. And I will chat to you very soon. Okay, bye.